just didn't like it. I mean, I wasn't that good at it, and I'm just like, I don't want to put in the work to get any better. This is not
Yeah.
worth it to me.
Cause like me, I've always just like liked it, but I also made varsity like my junior year, and I was like, well, gotta play again. So I just kept playing and started my junior year. It was pretty dope. I don't think we've ever played your team. I think your guys are like Class C, something like that. I think. Cause we're Class A.
Oh
So,
yeah,
yeah.
we are Class C. What's your school?
We're Class A. So we play like
Oh.
Lewiston. We had the hardest schedule last year. It was the most aged thing ever. We had to play the hardest schools. Stupid. Plus, our schedule had a schedule to go the farthest. So most of our games were only travel games. So we had to go to Bangor like 3 times in 1 week.
Sorry if I'm not hearing every word you say. I am in a pickle
Yeah, that's all
right
good.
now. I gotta deliver this 3-wheeled death trap to my nightclub before this blood-hungry psychopath kills me with his annihilator.
Have fun with that. You're a vapor, aren't you? You jewel, you vape, you do that stuff, huh?
Yeah.
No bueno. That's all
No
you though.
bueno. I do everything, dude.
Why?
Why not?
Well, it's not
Just having
smart.
fun.
Yeah, that's fun, but it's not smart.
Ah, who said I was smart?
Could be.
But who said I was?
You've done crack before, huh?
No. No, I have not.
I've known some people who have. It's kind of sketchy. It always
I've only
starts.
done heroin and no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Honestly,
kidding.
this is how my mentality about drugs is. If they've done anything, they've probably done heroin at some point. Or crack. That's just like. That's legit how it ends up with everybody that I know who starts smoking like weed. It's either they just smoke, or they. Actually, no. Everybody that I know starts from weed and then they go on to like crack. Because that's just legit how it is. It just some shorter than longer others. Alright, so then it doesn't matter if your girlfriend has a drug rug then.
What?
It doesn't matter if your girlfriend has a drug rug then. Was it your sweatshirt?
Was it mine?
Yeah.
Nah, she just bought it.
Oh. Thought she just like stole yours.
He lagged out, so he's gonna get on later. That's what happened to Brady. He lagged out.
Alright. Oh my gosh, Cade killed me. What a fucking sped. I wasn't even damaged if the cunt didn't.
You should join my really toxic lobby.
I'm on 6 Siege right now.
Oh, you're on Siege?
Yeah. I was on
Oh.
GTA, but then I went on Siege.
Alright, I'll hop on some Siege.
Mm. I don't know. I've never like drank alcohol or smoked or anything, so I just don't get people's mentality behind it. So.
Here it is.
Oh yeah, I know you have. Trust me.
I keep tabs. Yeah, I've smoked, drank,
But why though? Besides, it's fun, quote unquote?
It's just fun. Just having a good time.
Yeah, but like you can have more
when I'm
fun.
not focusing on sports or any other stuff. I'm just having fun, man. Getting the most out of it. I know I can have fun other ways, but fuck it.
Yeah, but like you can have more fun, like 20,000 times more fun. But no, not my life. That's all you. What percent are you at on? Oh fuck! On your freaking Juul vape, whatever the fuck you're doing. What is the percentage of nicotine in it?
70.
That's just disgusting.
It was at 50, and then I bought some new stuff.
Yeah. Well then, the more you know. Yeah, I just don't do that. You know, I like my lungs. I like my brain.
Yeah, I will admit it's kind of ruining my lungs. I will admit that.
Well, I can tell you like a million things that it does to you. Do you know what nucrolium is?
Do I know what?
Nucrolium is.
Nucrolium. I don't know, but they've said it on those don't vape commercials.
Yeah. Nucrolium legit just fucking eats at your lungs. What I would do if I were you, man, like, I would rather have you smoke weed than vape. Like, 100%, dude.
I already do that more often anyways. I don't vape that often. I just vape when, like, I just do it
Because if you were to
when I'm
taper
craving
off,
it.
yeah, but if you were to go from like 70 and like go down more to the point where you're not gonna have to be like all the time, because I see people at my school who are legit, their face is red because they haven't had it for like 20 minutes. Because they're at like 75 and they're like, I haven't had it for like 5 minutes. And then they keep passing it around, or like, oh, can I go to the bathroom? And they get mad because they can't go to the bathroom. Because that's all they want to do. Like, if your life just like based off of like, oh, I need this, even though you really don't. Like, obviously you could have withdrawals if you don't have it, but like, your body wasn't meant to have that shit in your body. And it's just like now, like, with weed, there's only like a couple things that are good about it, but the part that gets you high isn't, like, it doesn't, there's nothing good about it. Just because, like, there's no, like, benefits to it. Like, people who have, like, colon cancer, there's something in the weed, I guess, whatever. I don't know exactly what it is. But that stuff helps, like, kill the cells, and it helps slow them down. It's kind of like people who have AIDS, they take that medicine, and it, like, slows it down so that they can live longer. It's like the same thing with that, but for, like, colon cancer. But, like, you just take frickin'... You start vaping, and you're like, yay! Like, I don't know. It's just interesting to me, people's different perspectives. But it seems like everybody just like has the same motivation. Oh, because it's fun. But then I talk to people that I'm really good friends with, and they're like, oh, it's because like I'm sad, I'm depressed, or something like this and that. And they're like, oh, I'm just getting away from something because, and it helps. Which in reality, it doesn't help. It pushes it off.
You know, everyone I've argued with on this point just says the same stuff over and over again. But you, sir,
I'm telling you,
sir, are 100% correct about every word you just spoke.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Chief, I am like a person who just wants to help people, and I want them to realize there's been so many people that I've helped out that I'm like, bro, like, it's really not worth it. Like, I don't even know you, but I still care about you. Like, I would rather you be like, grow up and do what you like, rather than like having to be like like that all the time, like, oh, I need the next fix.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm just trying to open your eyes because I know that it can ruin your future. Because I've had like a really close friends, like their life screwed over.
Yeah, but you're right though. It is because like,
Depression.
you know, yeah.
No,
I'm
trust me,
sad
I
all
have
the
that.
fucking time.
But I know, trust me, dude. Yesterday, oh my gosh, yesterday was the hardest time of my life. It was the 12th. All right, I've never dated a girl before, and I'm 17. All right, I don't care if you laugh or not. Like, it is what it is. People just
Nah,
don't
man,
like
it's
don't
fine.
understand the mentality of
Uh,
me.
it's fine.
But so I broke up with her 2 days. Well, she broke up with me. Long story. It wasn't because like anything bad happened. It was because she was stressed. She had to work, and she's like somebody who needs attention all the time, which I understand that.
Mhm.
And I told her that I could make it work, but she said no. And I was like, okay. And then 2 days later, she's like, oh, well, can we get back together? I'm like, bro, no, I'm not doing this. And they said, I'm sorry, you're a really good person, all that stuff. But it was 2 days, and it
Yeah.
was like, it was really hard because like I've never had that happen before. But then you gotta realize like, to get rid of depression, it's not something that some chemical can help you with. Like you can take medicine, like I do, but does it really do anything? If you don't want to help it get better, no, it doesn't do anything. What you gotta do is surround yourself with good people, have a good mentality about life, and like grab all the bad and make it good. Like it's just your whole mentality about life is how your depression's gonna go away. Because if you're like, oh, I hate my life, I hate this, depression's not gonna go away. You gotta take like initiative and like be like, you know, fuck you, depression. That's just how it is. That's just how life is. Life sucks. It's hard. I understand that. And it sucks when people don't want to admit that they have it. Like I don't like talking about it. I hate telling my friends. I legit the first time I ever talked to my friend, because I was always scared that I don't wanna have people like worry about me, right? But honestly,
Yeah, I just have an issue with showing weakness, so I
yeah,
don't
no,
talk to
I
people about
understand that,
that.
dude. I had legit last night. I was like, you know what? I might as well just try talking to my friend. I would tell people like you exactly everything, but if I know them in person, I don't.
Same here.
And I honestly like I feel that like on like heart to heart, man. Like I feel that 100%. But until last night, I was like super. It was like super bad. Like you know, just not wanting to deal with it anymore. But then I was like, you know what? I was like, hey man, I'm just gonna tell you, like, you know how you always say I can talk to you about stuff? I understand that. But the way I am is like, it's hard to, because I don't know how you're gonna interpret it. Because the thing is I know I'm strong enough and I'm smart enough to be able to like comprehend with it. But sometimes just saying one thing about it helps. Like you don't have to tell them the full story, but just knowing that there is like one or two people there just to help you, like it really does help. It's just like it opens your eyes to be like, oh, really? Like it makes you scratch your head, and then you're like, oh, all right, sweet. And honestly, it did help. Like it was hard to, and like I know that the person I talk to isn't really good at like helping people that much, but I know that they're still there to help. They try their best, but like you know, I don't know. You know, it's just like the only time I would like really think it's okay to like smoke, because like when my aunt she had cancer, like it was like stage 4 and it was all over her body, and like it was like really painful, and she got like gummy bears were infused with like what is it, CBD, whatever it is, I don't know, and
Mhm.
she would have that, and it would just like numb her body, which like I understand because of the pain, but you shouldn't have to use a chemical to numb like mental pain. Because all weed does is it pushes it off, and honestly it just kind of gets like bound up and it gets worse, and then you get moved on to different things. Like my friend, he went from like weed and then he tried shrooms, like which doesn't really do anything except like freaking heckle up your freaking brain, and then he went to
Yeah.
coke, and I'm like, yo man, this ain't good. Like I don't know, it's just sorry for rambling. I'm just
It's
don't like
okay.
people I don't know. But I think one thing that I know is people are so scared to show who they really are just because nowadays, like, the whole, like, oh, I'm too strong. Like, I understand that. But, like, at the same time, it's like, why do you think so many people are killing themselves? It's because so many people are stuck to this whole mentality of being strong or a certain way. Which, I mean, it makes sense, but it's not good. You living?
What?